Stop. I don't want to be a gooner. The fuck did... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What is this?
Also, everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, let me... Y'all ready?
What is this? I'm too scared to open that. I'm too scared to open that. I don't know what that is, but I'm too scared to open that, bro. Open it? Son, I swear to God if it's the cap skin. Yo, whoever... This better not be the cap skin, bro. What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, alright, bro. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bet. Okay. Like, not even... We didn't even do a match and she's already trolling me, bro. Bro. Where... Why? You can't decline shit on... I'll close my game. You can't decline shit on this game? How do you decline that? Chat, how do you decline shit? Don't be rude, but chat, how do you decline shit? You spent real money. Bro. How do you decline gifts? How do you refund it? Don't be ungrateful. You can't reject gifts? What do you mean you can't reject gifts? She spent money? Yeah, I'm just gonna refund her. I'm just gonna refund her money, duh. It's bro. How do you 2 spins or accept it? What does that even mean? Do you see how much time is on the timer already? Talk about some 2 spins. Have you lost your mind? Bro, how do you decline gifts or refund? Put it on home screen. Bro, oh my god, it's back. Bro. How do you... Bro, there's gotta be something I can do. There's gotta be something I can do to get this shit off my screen. There's gotta be something, bro. There's no way. Bro. There's no X. Oh. Bro. What? There's only 2 buttons on the screen. Yo, this should be illegal. Express thanks to a lie. She paid money. Bro. There's nothing. Oh my fucking god. She actually just like bricked my game, bro. You ever like get like soft locked in a video game before? And like you have to like wipe your data. I have this cursed ass skin on my account now, bro. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. My account is bricked. You
like the gift?
It's
bricked?
Bro. Hop in this damn Discord call. You ruined my account. She ruined my account, chat. Bro. Don't clip that. What the? Don't clip it. Check your cap skins, bro. She ruined my account, bro. You gotta play cap today is crazy, bro. What has she done to me?
Hey, so where's that cap gameplay gonna come in?
Bro, you ruined my account. What the fuck?
I mean, ruin. It's not ruined.
You ruined my account.
This is one of Cap's best skins.
There's a ratio of skins I have to have on my account for able to be valid. There's too much male. I can't have too much male skins, you know.
How many many male skins do you have?
Hopefully none, but you just ruined it. So
This is the first one. Perfect. Perfect.
she
We need to
bricked
see
my
some cat
account.
gameplay tonight.
What the fuck? What the
not that bad.
hell?
Look at my home screen. It's awesome.
They made his meat smaller. They nerfed his
like my
meat.
home screen.
Why do you still have it as your home screen?
It's my appreciation, and it's also like a good skin. Oh, my head hurts. My head hurts from laughing too much.
Bro. What the fuck?
For real, Rack. Tell Infer.
I got the you guys said set it to cap. You guys didn't say specifically the skin, so I mean this works, no?
Yeah. It's patriotic, Infer.
Patriotic. Dudes can't appreciate a great skin. Great skin? Yo, you can't just redeem that. What?
It's
You guys are so sick.
Come on now. Where is he on the home screen?
Cap is on it. He's definitely on it.
Oh, my head hurts.
What have you? Did you accept their knock? Did you knock on my thing? Can't you just automatically join it? I don't think you need to. I sent you a link anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh, hey, actually, that one's a nice skin though on Cap.
Yo, they need a scam Nasu, bro. What is this?
It had to be done.
For what?
Just for.
What? That's not a valid reason. What?
Just for. I think gifting is valid on its own.
This isn't Christmas.
You can't
It's not
gift
my
to your
birthday.
friends.
It's not Christmas.
But you can't just, you know.
We
what if I wanna do
normalize
something
random acts of
nice?
kindness. This isn't a random act of
You know?
kindness. This is treachery. This is acts of treachery. Bro, you guys are sick. Okay, the custom is made. You guys know the stuff. You still sick? Kind of hope you don't recover now, huh? Pin that. Bro.
How'd you know it was Cap skin? It could have been Psylocke.
I own every Psylocke skin. It can't be.
Oh, you're right.
What? It can't be Psylocke. Oh, hell nah. She ruined my damn account, chat. It's all good. I'll remember this. Next backroom session is over. Next backroom session is... You're not just against the monsters. You're against me, too.
Oof. No worries.
I don't know, bro. You should worry.
It's just a skin. It's just a skin.
You should worry. My account is bricked. Every Psylocke skin? Yeah.
It's a very interesting description to use for your account.
What? Oh, soft locked? Like, I think I own all blade skins. Yeah, I think so. Chat, there's 2 more spots. Well, yeah, join. Just take it and like it. Sure. You guys want me to run around as a guy with...
The password should be 4242.
Yeah. Red Star-Lord reskin? Probably not.
Is there skin you want that you didn't get?
Used to be the summer skins for Punisher and the rest of them, but I haven't now. It's a hard question. Let me pull up all the skins.
Kawaii Thug. I like that name.
Before I start the match, let me see.
It really is gaming.
Is there a skin Chat, has there ever been a skin I keep saying I wanted but I don't have?
What about like a skin that's not out? Like, is there some skin that you want to see
in the game?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think you know the answer to that.
Oh yeah, you sent me that. I forgot.
That's not getting added though. But I don't know. was gonna be the Daredevil one, but it's already in the game.
Anyone ever did that Daredevil balloon event? I think that skin was.
I did. It was a scam. Do you want to do new map or any map?
Let's do new map.
Bet. Boom.
How do I look for the photos in your chat?
You do /search photo from me or whatever. I can just find it. What is the game called?
Oh shit. We better not be stuck after spawn again. Hell no.
Probably will.
The summer skin of Storm? I don't think so. No, I can't recall it. Oh, wait.
What?
Storm had a summer skin?
It's not in the game yet.
Oh.
They just showed it today.
Oh, okay. They showed it today.
Looks very basic though. They like didn't even try. In my opinion.
The yellow looks good on her. Looks real good.
It's my only issue is that they didn't even try.
Ooh, look at this chat. If it's not something like this, come on. It's cute, but come on. Need something a little bit better.
What are you typing? No, don't type that. You're supposed to use the box at the top right, dude. What did you just type?
What? Oh, I didn't see that up
box.
There. Okay, yeah. I saw it.
Anyways, wait, Ice, how are you level 13? Are you actually new?
They'll probably have to just put, if they were to put that skin of Psylocke, it'd have to be some cover around her waist.
I mean,
to hip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a nice. She looks so pretty right there.
I'm about to just start it, I guess. Diamond plot. It's hard to bounce Ice because he's not ranked, but whatever. Let's see what happens. Where's the draw?
Ice doesn't play ranked?
He's level 13. He doesn't have ranked unlocked yet.
Oh, okay.
Do you think you want to be today?
Was it custom? Yes, customs.
I see that cap skin.
Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
yes.
I'm over here about to play. We have two tanks. We have two tanks. Yo.
Damn it.
We have two tanks.
Damn it.
Ice is Celestial Smurf.
Okay.
Really? I don't know.
We need to see some Cap gameplay now. Come on now.
We have two tanks.
He's about to ban Cap. Cap, that's what I'm thinking.
Yo, you spin. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. Good call. It's good comms, DC.
No,
good comms.
No.
Good comms, DC.
Everyone, if he bans Cap, everyone ban Jeff or some other hero that needs to be banned.
Don't let him.
Good comms, DC. Good comms. Yo, you guys are trolling, bro. That could have been a Cap ban right there. Now we double ban Penny. That could have been a Cap ban right there, team.
Cap doesn't need to be banned.
I don't know, man. It's explicit for my eyes. A naked man running around with meat out. Like, what the hell? Yeah, Curry's in the game. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys sold the ban phase, guys. Guys, we kind of sold the ban phase.
Come on, where's that Cap? Where's that Cap?
Oh, no. We had two tanks, yep. Look at that. Super Ninja's playing Meg.
Secretly, inherently.
I don't know about that.
Perfect.
Oh
Look,
my
we need another.
God. This skin is so gross. Why is Cheek so... His body is so disproportionate.
Shoot, my desk is so cluttered.
Where did you?
Where you at?
How'd you spend your money for this? Did you waste your money on this? What got into you
The
today?
urge to
Give back?
be kind. Yeah, give back.
There's
and
many
give
ways you could be
people.
kind, and
I
you
wanted
choose.
to be a giver for a day.
Wow. Uh-huh.
American Nasu.
It's America's ass right here. Yo, it's like you can see it when he's running from the back. Like, chat. Oh,
Hold on. It won't be that bad. Just don't stare at it.
that shit. You can see it from the
Nope.
back. That's insane. No, don't look that. You can literally see it from the back.
Oh my god, cap that cap! Oh no, I had a reload.
Got him.
Oh, there's Fireman in the back.
Who? Oh, Spider-Man. Fireman? Yo, Flame
I
Boy.
can't remember his name.
It's
man.
Human Torch. Why? Yo, Chad, this is the hardest name for her to ever remember. I swear. She calls him Flame Boy, Fireman. I thought you said Spider-Man. Why'd you have to say it for now? I can't unsee it, bro. That shit is literally like hanging back there. That's just crazy. Like you can just like that shit is disgusting.
Where's this fire guy at?
He's right here. Oh, I cannot kill
You
this
good
guy.
back there?
Yeah, I got a health pack.